A movie about little balls of pubes rolling around trying to kill you? Sounds like my fucking bathroom. Let's see some blood. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Rob. We're doing the 1986 movie Critters, and goddamn, I'm glad I fucking rehashed this out of the old fucking drawers, dusted it off, chucked it in the DVD player, and gave this one a crack again. Because it's a ripper. This one's directed by Stephen Herrick. Stephen Herrick's done a few fucking beauties over the years, actually. Didn't know he did these ones. He did Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Don't Tell Mum the Babysitter's Dead, the original good one before the remake, The Mighty Ducks, and the fucking Rockstar movie. Now that's a ripper. I can't believe he did that one. I didn't know he did that one. That's a ripper. He's done a few other ones that we don't want to talk about, like 101 Dalmatians and Three Musketeers, but we'll move on from that. A few good actors in this one as well. We got Dee Wallace. Fucking fantastic. She is. She's always played some good roles in horror movies. Always played a good mum role too. We all love Dee. Scott Grimes is good too, and we've got a young Billy Zane. He gets fucked up in this movie, and that's a damn good scene. We'll fucking talk about that bit soon. But let's get into the review. I have a new appreciation for this movie, and when you think back of Critters, you think that the whole movie is just on a farm. And you discard in your mind the whole opening of the movie. And mind you, it's been about 15 years since I've dusted this off and chucked it in the DVD player. And I'm glad I did, because there's so many things that I totally forgot about with this movie. The first 5 minutes really sets up the story in space that I totally forgot about, that we get a whole freaking 5-minute scene in space. And it looks absolutely great for the 1986 time. The Critters escape the maximum security prison, and this floating Jabba the Hutt looking prick sends bounty hunters to go catch them. Basic storyline, easy to fucking follow. Thank you very much. You've set the story up for us and we don't have to think. So the start looks cool, and it tells a story and it hooks you in. And if you haven't seen it for this many years, chuck it on. They wrote and directed and cast a happy farm family perfectly. A farming family. And with the bounty hunters, they absolutely captured that perfectly. The transformation of them trying to find bodies. And when I say bodies, if you haven't seen it, make themselves look like someone. Billy Zane is in this, and he plays this rich wanker boyfriend from New York City, but he's got a fucking killer mullet in it. A fucking killer mullet. All the human characters in this are pretty basic. Your typical family, nice people, except for Charlie. There's this one character, Charlie, played perfectly. Don Keith Opper, he plays Charlie. He is fantastic. He plays this kind of nerdish, schizophrenic, paranoid would be the word. Paranoid bloke in the town that thinks that he's hearing UFOs and aliens and all that. He is great in this. He plays a great role. He gets transmissions through his teeth, he thinks. He's very special. So the Critters finally land after 25 minutes of story setting up the story, and we get our first kill, a poor defenseless cattle. But when the Critters need to eat, they got to start with a nice, beautiful, rare steak. And our second kill comes within minutes. And our local cop gives the Critters the taste of the first bit of human flesh that they're gonna eat of this movie. Yummy! They do a pretty good job, because it is 1986, they do a pretty good job of less is more in this movie, so we do get a lot of POV, point of view from the Critters, because why would you want to show the Critters too much in the first movie? You know, have what they're seeing, so it makes you think, oh, I can't wait to see these little bastards. The first visual of the Critters is like an 80s jump scare, and it looks fucking sick. And the scene where they do an attack on the dad just looks absolutely fantastic. We know it's just like little balls of fucking puppets on his shoulder, but the way he acts that he's getting attacked is just fucking fantastic. It looks great on film. The way it's directed, filmed, all the different camera angles, they did a damn good job making you think that these little critters are alive. Now over in the barn, Billy Zane, he's getting his fingers in deep in a critter's mouth, and Billy becomes the next kill and becomes the next main course for the critters. Look, I'll be honest, the kills in this movie are very PG and very underwhelming, but the basic story keeps you entertained and keeps you watching. There's not a big deal that it's PG or just M. It's still good. There is some good puns and some good humor in this movie too. And the director also did do a fantastic job of creating elements of fear with it only being like a PG rating. So he still brought the fear to you, tried to make you jump anyway. He brought moments of scare and anxiety for the younger generation that are watching this, that are younger. Of course, we're not going to jump and be scared from it, but the younger kids will. But I think in this movie, the main credit has to go to the actors playing their characters. They all went above and beyond to act scared of these balls of fluff that are just fucking rolling around. They sold the fact that they were scared, especially the son, Scott Grimes playing Brad Brown. I think he was the overall best actor of the whole movie, even though he was only a young kid in it. He showed so much elements of fear and heroic. He was heroic in it. He was fucking heroic in it. He was showing some balls. He showed balls, man. They do tend to lean away from the horror and go more towards the comedy as the movie draws to a near. But that's okay. So the bounty hunters scene where they clean house, fucking fantastic. And they fuck all the critters up. Nice scene. Nice blow up of the house scene. That would have fucking been hard to do. Looked pretty damn good on camera to me. But overall, with a good ending and a fun all-round story and movie. And a nice little teasing ending as well. You gotta do that just in case the movie makes some moolah from the cinemas and you can do a sequel. You gotta put in that little Easter egg at the end. Overall, for a PG horror comedy, this is pretty damn good. It's still a classic for me. I'm glad I dusted it off and gave it another crack. This is a solid 6 out of 10. Happy to watch it. Don't know if I'm too keen on chucking in 2, 3, and 4. Maybe number 2, but maybe not 3 and 4. But I might give them a crack. We'll see how we go. Up to you. Tell me if you want me to watch 2, 3, and 4 and do a review on them as well. But apart from that, this is an easy 6 out of 10. Fantastic PG movie. I recommend it. Definitely show it to your kids. They might get scared at the fucking barn scene with Billy Zane, and I think they'll get scared with the dad getting done in the cellar there, getting chewed his neck on. But apart from that, this is fun. This is a fun movie. I liked it. Until next time, don't you forget that we do the draft on Wednesdays, so don't miss that with me and Adzi. We do our top 5 draft. Fucking fun as fuck. Apart from that, new reviews, retro reviews, keyboard warriors go crazy and destroy me. I'm not an expert. I just enjoy movies, and I'll say it how it is, and I'll review it what I think of it. Until then, like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want. See you!